All right, just a test video real quick. I went ahead and uninstalled Google and then reinstalled it, thinking maybe that would fix the problem, but it don't look like it did. Oh, what was that creaking over there above my TV? Huh? Somebody must have tried to stick another demon on me. But anyways, yeah. What is the deal? Why ain't my boy? It's one problem after another with this Google thing. So why is it doing that? Well, before it would let me run, it would let me listen to another video while I was running alive. But now let me check my Hmm. Oh, hey, Batgirl. My God, you're never in here. What are you doing here? Who sent you? Cream Puff. Hello. I've never seen you in here. Anyways, just a test video. I'm trying to figure out, like, before it would let me record a live video and then listen to another video, but something must be up with maybe one of the settings that I hit inside Google, maybe. I don't know. So what's up, ladies? Is everything okay? I haven't seen Batgirl in a while. You subbed a while ago. A lot of stuff going on, Batgirl, in these. Boy, you guys hear that? My TV is creaking. I don't know if you guys believe in spirits or anything like that. All good here. I haven't caught a live in a while. I've never seen you, Cream Puff. Maybe in other chats. Way too much stuff going on, Johnny. Yeah, I would say so. It's got, you know what, Batgirl? They were great channels. I love trivia. I love the crime channels. Great channels, but it's just gone cuckoo. That's just my opinion. Anything else going on, ladies, new in YouTube land? I can't figure this out. I don't know what the deal is. Yes, I found your channel on a different group. Oh, my apologies, Cream Puff. I didn't. What group was that? Was it another crime channel or was it a music channel? Sometimes I play music. Oh, Griff. Yeah, the real Griff. Uh, boy, he's pretty good at what he does with his channel. It's all crazy now with all the nastiness and fighting. I know. And these ladies, and you know what? I still sub to him, you know, but for a while I had unsub to a couple of them because it was just, the crime channels are great, but then they broke off into these other channels. and the wars and everything. And you know what's funny? They all were friends at one time. You know, all these channels, even the dude channels, at one time, the crime channels, I don't know. It's just, it's unreal. And you know, Batgirl, I'm gonna have to confess, and Cream Puff, you know, I'm a single dude, so some of these chat rooms have just beautiful women in them. So I always like looking at beautiful women. It's better than looking at some of the heavy metal rock dudes or the guitar stuff all the time. So, have any of you ladies been keeping up with the Delphi case at all? I know if Cream Puff, I know you're probably on the Summer Wells case. Uh, but Batgirl, I don't know if you're into the Delphi case or not. It's nuts. I sub to them, but don't get involved. You know, I know, and they're good. They're good women and smart women and beautiful, and that's a deadly combination. That's deadly. Yeah, I think the Delphi case is opening up big. I think everybody was focused on one guy, and I was like, no, it's many. It's more than what we thought. One phone led to another phone, led to another phone. You know, to me, Cream Puff, I'm going to be honest. Most of these guys have been named as suspects in the Delphi case, and they're crime channels. So they're all suspects. And actually, here at my channel, I take nothing off of the table, meaning even the police that were suspects are still suspects until the case is closed. And I don't believe it was one guy. I think it was many. And they knew about it. And I think the big guy didn't get his hands dirty. He gave the job to somebody lower down the line. You know, they might have been the cause of it. They might have knew about it, but actually didn't do the killing. Could have been. I mean, we'll find out here soon. I know Chadwell had a hand in other things, but I believe Chadwell's voice is on the recording of Delphi. Can you ladies hear me okay? Is it too loud? I'm trying to experiment with new settings. No, I don't think. I watch a few things about Delphi. Batgirl, we need you. I need a new bat light to shine in the sky. Batgirl, I miss you. You know, Batgirl, I was in a chat today. Whose was it? I think it was I haven't been in there in a while. MJ's. Was it MJ's? It was one of the girls that you're usually in there. And I said, ladies, I'm just stopping in to say hi. Said hello to all to Gladys and the rest of the mods. And then at the end of it, I said, Batgirl, I miss you. Just joking around, just joking around. All right, I didn't know if it was too loud or not. So yeah, a lot of things going on with all these cases. I'm done with all this stuff. It'll drive you nuts. And then all this arguing between, and what's funny is all the girls that are arguing all used to be in Natasha's crime channel chat room. Am I the cause of this? Be honest with me, Batgirl. Yeah, they thought I was some troll, and I'm like, no, I'm just a crime investigator, music, song, and dance skit man. Troll. No, they died thousands of years ago. I don't know. Everybody's so paranoid. I'm like, I don't know. Am I wrong? I don't know. It's just like, no, I don't. A troll is ugly, right? Maybe they think I'm ugly. I don't know. What's a troll? Who knows? I don't know. Who cares? I'm harmless. I just like to joke around and hang around with beautiful women. That's all. Yeah. Oh, they must be jealous of another woman or something. It's all about views and subs. And you know what? Before all this, these women were, I loved uh, trivia, you know, on MJ's channel. But it was like, then all the drama started. I'm like, let's get back to trivia music, anyways. I got to get back to playing music. Oh, God, the trivia. I don't know how these ladies do it. How, Batgirl, how do they know the answer? How do they know the answer before MJ even gives the question? That's what I don't. And I called recount one night. I'm like, no, they're answering the question before it was even answered. How? I have no idea. These women know how to type and type fast and possibly read minds. Very well could be ESP. No, really, Batgirl, this is something you should investigate. I would. Cream Puff's probably gone. What? How's the Cream Puff? If you're still there, how is the Summer Wells case going? For a while, I had hope that they would find her, or possibly someone gave her to somebody, or possibly the government took her, and Don made up this big story. But the more time that goes by, the more it looks like something bad probably happened. You're Dunno, the channel. You're No, I'm here. I'm Dunno, the channel you're talking about. It's the same. No new update, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I have to use my bat skills. Batgirl. What are you going to do, Batgirl? Are you going to spread your guana all over the chat rooms? That's for you people that don't know. That's bat poop, guana. Batgirl, what are you doing tonight? You just hanging around? Joking, Batgirl. I'm just joking with you. And you know what? I'm still a sub to Natasha's crime channel. You know what happened, Batgirl? One night, I went into Natasha's because everyone said she was real sick. I felt bad, so I stopped in there. I said, Natasha, I hope you're feeling better. And she said, Johnny Kramer, were you over that with them girls talking bad and make it? No, Natasha, never. I would never talk bad about, and I don't talk bad about her. I liked her. I liked her crime channel. I really did. I think she's uh, a good crime channel. When her and Lynn were together and everything, and they were doing the whole Petito case and everything. That was like an everyday thing. 2, 3 times she was going live. I mean, it was a good crime channel. Oh yeah, yeah. She went over there, or I went over there, and she did say that. I just stopped in, and I'm still a sub. I probably would be kicked out of there if I ever went over there. She's seen me too many times in other chats, you know. Uh, and I went in there and tried to smooch her over. You're looking great today. You're looking great today, Natasha. Wait a minute. Is that Johnny Kramer? You guys still hear me? My apologies. Oh, something. Okay, it just popped up. All right, now I'm back. I don't know. I got people hacking me. Batgirl. Batgirl. I need you. I think I got a hacker or something. Gene Clark songs. Goes. Oh, hey, good. I think I'm froze up. Maybe. Yep. Am I back? Hold on. Boy, I had some people in here, but something happened. Do you wear glasses, Johnny? Do I wear glasses, sunglasses, or regular glasses? I'm getting older. Sometimes I do wear glasses. Sorry, but I disagree. What do you disagree about, Batgirl? Is it freezing up? I don't know. I had some views. I had a whole bunch of people in here. Then all of a sudden, my computer went crazy, and now I'm down to only 2 people in my chat. Probably hackers. How are they doing it? I don't know. Maybe we can figure this out. Maybe I can call some of the boys down at Homeland Security and have them track my computer or something. Batgirl's okay. Homeland Security, if you're watching this, Batgirl's cool. I'm cool with her. Gussie Wells, uh, he's from another channel. I know him, and Cream Puff. Uh, she's from another channel that I watch, The Real Griff. So she's cool, but Batgirl's cool. Cream Puff's cool. All right, all right, or yeah, all right on it. Johnny just made a few calls. Yeah, Gussie, all right. Uh, yeah. So, what do you disagree with me? Batgirl with about Natasha's Crime Channel. Oh, I still sub. I think I'm even a sub of Batgirls. I think you know what I did. I love the ladies. I do. I really do. So I sub to a lot of these people. uh, Probably way too many people, but I got a heart for women. You know, a soft spot. Well, I was raised on women. I mean, I don't know what to say. We have Clarence, Johnny. Clarence? Clarence? All right. Batgirl's cool though. She's cool. She gave me a bat phone and my own flashlight that shines up in the sky with a bat signal. Batgirl, you're from Ozzy? You're from down under? I was talking to a woman. I don't know if you know her or not, Chippewa Dawson today. And she said it's real hot out there today. And I said, Chippewa, or not Chippewa, Chihuahua, Chihuahua Dawson. And that's her name, Chihuahua Dawson, Miss Chihuahua Dawson. And she was talking about how hot it was and it's hot and sticky. And I said, well, down here in the lower 40, we got saunas, you know, that are hot rooms for steam. Why don't you guys have cold rooms out there in Australia? Uh, so she said that's a good idea. Well, why not? We got saunas here. Why not cold rooms in Australia? So, anything else going on with all this madness? Batgirl, I did get voted on Holly Lewis in the news. I mean, I don't want to brag or nothing, but first place for best meats in a chat room. Best, who would be the most to show their meats on camera? And I got voted number one on that channel. Uh, and I'm proud of that I got uh, first pick. Yeah, I was throwing my ham bones around, my turkey legs around in the chat room. I was just showing all my meats, best meats of the year on Holly Lewis and the News's channel. And I'll tell you what, I'm shooting for. You know what? If if Cream Puff is still here next year, I'm going for all 4 trophies on the Real Griffs channel. I want that dog that's taking a crap, that statue that he had. I want that dog that's taking a crap, that little statue on my coffee table with the rest of my stuff. Next year, I'm going for the most idiotic guy on YouTube because of the trophies that he's given out. Them are ice speakers. A dog taking a crap. It was a statue. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, dude, what do I got to do? I want that statue. So Cream Puff, if you're still out there listening, you let Griff know. I'm coming for all 4 trophies, but mainly the dog taking a crap. I want that statue for sure. That's an icebreaker. In any conversation, anyone comes over, what's that? And that's my dog taking a crap. That statue was so cool. I got to have it. But of course, I probably won't win it because it's you can only win if you're a total idiot. But I might be second runner up. Maybe I will get that statue with the dog taking a crap. I fell in love with it as soon as I seen it. I'm like, I got to have that. I think it was like a retriever, and it was a statue. You know, I'm like, I got to have that. There's no way around it. I mean, there's no way around it. I got to have it. Where'd you get that? I won that on YouTube. The most idiotic, imbecile. I won it. The Real Grits channel. That thing is cool. I know. That's why I had to have it. I had to have it. As soon as I seen it, I even asked one of his mods, can I just buy that from him? I mean, I'll give it a go to be an idiot and get a trophy. But if I don't win, can I buy one? I don't know if you've seen it. Ask Cream Puff, or if she's still here. She knows about it. He was giving out trophies. First place shithead was a statue of a guy with a piece of crap on his head. I was like, nah. And second place was a dog statue, a porcelain statue of a dog taking a crap. And I was like, that's the one. I gotta have that. So I talked to a couple of his mods, and I'll probably get struck for even mentioning his name. Yeah. On to talk his name. You know who I've been watching a lot of? Country Joe. Now, this is a channel. Country Joe. You know how many times I've seen Country Joe's thumbnail and thought it was just a Country Joe, a guy's channel. It's a woman, and she's very sweet, very kind woman. I thought she was from the United States. She talks like she's from the South. Comes to be she's somewhere from Scotland. I'm like, yeah, but you sound like you're one of our Southern belles. I don't know. Country Joe is her name. Yeah. And she sings and makes all these videos. She's adorable. I love the way she talks. Bless you, honey. Every time I go into her chat room, hi, Johnny. Oh, bless your heart. It makes me feel like I'm at home with my grandmother. Really. Like a grandmother or an aunt or something. So kind. And I'm like, I just feel at home there. She's Scottish. Oh, she's so sweet. And she makes funny videos. Oh, she cracks me up. She cracks me up, and she's so nice. She really is. Yeah, she makes you feel welcome. I wish she would get out of this war. She's got talent. I mean, she can make songs up about people. She takes like regular songs, you know, and then she puts her own lyrics into the songs, but she's actually ripping on somebody that she's at war with. Oh, Gussie, be safe. Oh, Discord. I was looking for you guys said you were on Discord, but Mitch Heyman's Discord, he said he don't go into no more, and John Weez on Music said his Discord he hasn't been going into it too much. He's been down for a while. So, what Discord you guys been going into? Gussie Wells, did you see Mitch, the heavy breather Heyman's video today? Where he was live, but he didn't know he was live? That was great. Everybody's in there going, who's heavy breathing? And Mitch is working in a Mitch is working. Mitch was working on his computer, working on a video, and didn't know he was live. And it was just a black screen, but you can hear Mitch breathing. His new nickname is the Heavy Breather Heyman. It was hilarious. Yeah, Batgirl, she is. She's clever, and you wouldn't want to tangle with a woman like that. You know, I'm a straight dude, and I go into some of these chat rooms, and it's all beautiful women, and some of them get upset. You're in there chatting, and then you think they're real nice, and then all of a sudden somebody gets them upset, and the doors, I can hear them open, and I'm like, no. No, don't upset them. And then the doors open and the floodgates and hell just comes in. Oh, God. I was in one chat room for a long time. I thought Granny's watching was actually a granny because I never watched her videos. And the whole time I thought she was actually an older woman, an old lady. And then one day I seen one of her videos and I was like, who's this? That's that's Granny's watching. And I was like, no, it ain't. The Granny's watching, I know, is a sweet old lady in the chat rooms. Little did I know. Granny's watching ain't a real granny. She's some hot woman acting like a sweet old lady. Some are nasty. I love Granny's watching. Gussie Wells, be safe. I don't know how old they are. They all claim to be in their 30s or 40s, I think. I don't know. I'm I'm number 59. I'm in my 50s now. So I don't know. They probably are young enough to be my daughter or whatever. Now I'm getting sick. Now I'm going to vomit. Thanks for bringing that up, Batgirl. Now I feel now I feel like I'm I don't know. Some of them are mature women. You would think that they wouldn't be that old. They act mature, but some of them, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea how old they are. I know they're legal age. I know that much. Not that I'm looking. I mean, I just like to go in there, hang out, crack jokes, try and throw some jokes in there to see how my comedy skit works. Try and get people laughing, and then I start throwing my famous uh, Johnny Kramer meets around, and then that breaks the ice. And the next thing you know, that Johnny, you got any pizza? I'm throwing out some pizza. I'm throwing out hamburgers. Good God, who am I kidding? They can't stand me. They just use me for my food, just to make fun of me. You're old. You're bald. You're losing your teeth. You got a belly. Gee, thanks, ladies. Thanks for reminding me. Bendejo, I'm lost with all that stuff. Oh, I pissed Dave off tonight. Did you see that? Dave was all, I don't know what you're trying to say. He was all mad. I was like, oh, brought me back to high school days, pissing off the teacher in school. I was waiting for him to get his ruler out and smack me on the hand. What are you, an idiot? Um, yeah. Yeah, I was in the slow classes in high school after my accident, but I'm picking up on it. I know the fifth chord always wants to go to the fall back on the one. Why? Because it's probably a natural chord that it would fall on. I'm starting to pick up on it. It's just Dave's got to be patient with me. You know what? I asked Dave, I said, Dave, how come I can watch a video and I can pick the guitar up and play the song? But when you start throwing numbers and letters at me and majors and seven sus, it confuses me. Now I know I can play whatever Dave shows me if I practice it without knowing actually what the chords are. But actually, Dave is right. I need to learn what chords. Like I know C chords, F chords, G, C, D, E, A. I know the simple chords and everything, but to really get to where I want to be, where I can look at something and say, well, I know that I have to use this pentatonic scale when I'm playing in a G chord. And Dave don't know that I got a disability. A lot of people don't know I have a disability. I hide it from people. I used to be a good looking dude, great shape. Used to be able to play guitar pretty good, sing, but you know, I'm older and my disability starts to show, you know. So it's like that song, you know, that's out there. Um, I don't know. Stick around and you might see, you know, the disability in me. Yeah, well, Dave's a session musician professional, Bendejo. So he's not used to idiots. He's used to guys that can go in and he can say, I need to play in a C, in the key of C or whatever, or D, and I want this fifth dimension or diminish. Here comes in on a sus4, or, he's not used to guys that play by ear and don't know. At one time, I did know how to read music when I was in grammar school and stuff. But when I started learning how to play guitar again and refreshing music and stuff, I had to learn all over because of my disability. So, no, I don't know. Batgirl, how you doing out there? It's getting late. It's morning out there. You should be hanging upside down somewhere, Batgirl. It's dark out there, probably. Oh, wait, no, it's morning. The light is just coming up, I think, out there. I think it's probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning out there in Australia. Maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe it's, maybe I got it mixed up. It's 6 p.m. here. It's 6 in the morning there. Batgirl, what are you doing up? You should be sleeping. It's when she does her best work, when everyone here in America is sleeping, so she can spread her guana all over YouTube. That's why I like her. She's mysterious. Most of Halen's is major minor sus chords. Yeah. I had 7, 8 people in here, and then my computer it blinked once. And then all of a sudden, boom, I was down to only like 2 or 3 people in here. So maybe it's the hackers sucking my views out of me. I want to suck your blood. Not you, Batgirl. I want to suck your blood. So yeah, any chance this YouTube war between these ladies, Batgirl, be over soon? Where we can get back to trivia and CC McGee, she's big trivia, big time winner. I call her Big Money CC McGee's. I don't know how these women type so fast on a phone. Little tiny buttons. I don't know how they do it. And I'm telling you right now, something's up, because them women know the answers before the question even comes. Now, I hope it does and it gets back to crime channels and trivia. I watched that little Alex Erickson's channel. I don't know if you watch her or not, Batgirl, but she's getting really good at this crime channel stuff, covering it. Yeah, they are very quick. I don't understand it. I'm like, these women must be these new robot women from China. That's the only thing I can figure out. They're directly plugged into the internet. That's the only thing I can figure out, Batgirl. Batgirl, when are you going to go mask? When are you going to take your mask off? I can see your photo. You look very beautiful. Is that really you in a mask? You should go maskless. I know it's a lot to do, but it looks like you have the face for it. That's just me. I mean, if you want to stay incognito, that's cool with me too. Yeah, Alex is really getting good at that. Is that her real name? I'm not sure. I don't know. No, that's not me. I'm blonde. Why don't you put your real face on there? Be you. You're a woman. If I can get up there in my 50s and play guitar and sing, you can put your real face on there. But my luck, you're probably a man with a beard. And he just my luck. Boy, Batgirl, you really look hot today. And then that changes the photo. It's a dude. I got no snow yet out here. We got hot, we got warm temperatures. We got some rain, but no snow. And they were calling it was supposed to start tonight, and it just rained. We might have got lucky. They were calling for almost 2 feet of snow. I've had issues with NC, and she shows my Facebook and my daughters as well. Oh boy. These YouTube channels have turned into small hit teams. We need actually the whole superhero crime people behind us. I'm a female. You are a female? Okay. You're probably married. Most of these women are. You like fall in love. One time I watched a YouTube lady for a year. I fell in love. I was on lockdown for COVID. I had nothing to do but watch YouTube. I actually fell in love with a woman. And then she got a boyfriend. And then I felt like, how could she do this to me? After all I did for a year watching her channel, I was heartbroken for like a day. Batgirl says she's single. They all say they are until they see a video of mine or something. Bendejo, then he recorded the restraining order. Who did? I don't have no restraining order on any. Nobody has a restraining order on me. I did have a couple stalkers on my channel or something, but they were people that lived around here and knew my channel. You know, but I still didn't. I still haven't done anything. You know, I'm not too worried about it. Us men are funny that way. When a woman stalks us, it's different than a guy stalking a female. Now, would it upset me if I came home and there was a woman in my bedroom sniffing my boxer shorts? No, wouldn't bother me. I'd be like, who are you? Are you here to hurt me? Oh, please do. It's different for men. I've had female stalkers. They are crazy. And then she gives me 2 Big giant eyeballs. Look. Batgirl, what are the eyes for? I can't unhair that. I had female stalkers. They are crazy. 2 giant eyeballs. My God, did they poke your eyeballs out? Oh my God. These women are crazy. They are. I'm telling you, I've been in these chat with these women. They all look beautiful, but looks are deceiving. If you upset one of them, hell actually opens. I heard dogs, but they were like evil dogs. And I'm like, no, the doors are opening. And then you just see a beautiful woman turn into a head spinning, vomiting. And I was like, oh my God, these women are upset. These ain't regular women. They're smart and have tempers because women stalkers are weird. Well, I mean, what's weird to you? You know, weird to you might be attracting to some single guy out there. You know, that's a nice breaker at work for us guys. I came home last night and I had a stalker sniffing my underwear. You know, and check this out. They were my dirty ones with skid stains. Are you kidding me, dude? No. Oh, you're a king. You're a god around the water. Around the coffee maker, you're a king. Guys, we eat that stuff up. I'm joking. Lesbians, women, woman, they're all the same. Batgirl, you don't have to here. You don't have to worry about me judging you on your spelling. I'm not too smart, so I know how it feels when you go into a chat room and you might misspell something or mistype something, and people say, "What are you, an idiot?" And I always say, "Yes, I am." Are you going to hate me because I am? I am who I am. You know, Batgirl, you might be right. You know, the women I get that stalk me, well, have been mistaken for Bigfoot. At least that's the way they looked when I woke up with them the next morning. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I got a problem. I'm going to have to go talk to a YouTube psychiatrist probably. I got problems. I really do. I strayed away from my music and playing music and doing things and got all wrapped up into these crime cases. And I want my soul back and my music talents back. And, uh, you know, my health would be good and my looks would be good again. I got upset how someone said something to you about spelling. I'm not perfect, Batgirl. The only people that are perfect is God. You know, I'm not perfect. Yes, the hounds of hell in some of these chat rooms. Yeah, people can be cruel, Batgirl. I'm not the greatest so called quote speller. I'm not the greatest quote mathematician, but I get by. I'm not the greatest musician, but when I like a song and I want to learn it, I learn it. Do I know exactly what the chords are? No, but I can play the song. So, you know, that. And should I learn how to actually read music again and scales and stuff? Yes. Yes, I should. Because then it wouldn't take me so long to learn a song because I got to play that song over and over and over again till I drill it into my mind so I know where everything is. And if I knew exactly what the chords were and the scales, then I would know that's an F chord or whatever. So I got to play a scale here, you know. So I don't know. No one is perfect, but you don't need to be put down. No, I don't take it. Hey, I got a tough skin. I'm not worried about it. Hey, Smirnoff, you're welcome here. Or Hakeem Harumo, but you can't come in here as a robot. You're welcome to come in by yourself as not a robot, but I have to. And really, I'm not trying to upset you because I'm sorry, but I had to delete you, and you're one of them dating bot things, I think, or something. And I don't want to upset the robot community because there is a good chance that I get a robot wife from China or Japan. Three speed, three speeds. I don't know. Are you women? Are they working on Australian robot women out there yet, Batgirl? I mean, I know you. I know it's late. You might be going to bed right about now, or you might be just waking up at 6:30 in the morning. No, not yet. No Australian robot women. I noticed the women out there in Australia all got blonde hair, tan, and everything, and uh, So I would like something to choose from if we're going to go robot women. Uh, but I might be just stuck with Japan has come the furthest with it. So I don't know. It's still early here. It's still light out. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. Or wait, it's 6 at night. P.m. I was thinking a.m. It's 6 p.m. there. It's night. It's still light out. See, Batgirl, I have a disability. My apologies. I'm not that dumb. I pay my own bills. I go out and work when I can and stuff. But yeah, sometimes I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not where I should be. Well, it's a long and winding road. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just not cut out for Dave's channel when it comes to this learning stuff with music. I got to learn my own way. You know, I did watch Marty, whatever his name was, uh, and a couple other guys, and learned. It took a couple weeks to learn the song all the way through, like 10 Years Gone by Led Zeppelin. uh, and a couple other songs by Zeppelin. And I do have them on Facebook, but YouTube, they booted them. Well, I shouldn't say boot. They just took them down. All right, let me catch up on chat. What Bendejo say? Marty is fine if you want the Reader's Digest version of the song. Excuse me. Well, here's the thing. I do watch Dave and I do learn stuff from Dave. It's just if I watch Dave when he shows his lessons, I can play the song. But as soon as Dave brought up this chord there, and I was like, oh no, good God. And then one day I messaged him on Facebook or in his chat. I commented, dude, why can't I play the songs? I can play them if I watch you do them and see where you're at and everything. But when you start talking numbers and majors and susses and diminishes and stuff, and the whole theory thing, I'm lost. You know, and like I get a brain fart. But if you pick up the guitar and you say, like his lessons, this is how you play the song. I'm right there. I'm learning it. I'm playing it. But then he mentions the numbers and no. Like his Seals and Croft uh, lesson. Picked it right up, boom, was just playing away with it. You know, pretty much got through almost all the song. And just by watching it. And he said, well, because you play by watching, you don't know actually. I mean, I know G chord, D chord, C chord, F chord, stuff like that, A, E, you know, even maybe a B or something like that. You know, I don't know, play by ear. A lot of this stuff I didn't know. I figured out by myself before I even got on YouTube, you know, uh, through buying videos, concert videos, and watching them that way, you know. And then as I did get on YouTube and posted a bunch of cover songs that I learned, then I started watching how to play the songs, and then I picked up better ways of playing the song. But like I said, you know, Dave is a session player. He ain't got time for people that don't know music theory. They might know chords, but don't know where to be at in a piece of music. Sorry to be changing the subject, Batgirl. Where were we? Australia. I hear you got some big spiders out there from what Chihuahua Dawson was talking about. And I hear you guys. What's tossing a leg, Batgirl? Can you explain that to me? I had some woman come in my chat room and said she wants to toss a leg. I said, "Oh my God, what are you people doing in Australia? Killing people and throwing their legs around?" I don't know. I guess it just depends on what part of the world you're in, as how smart you really are. I had no idea what she was talking about, tossing a leg. I have no idea. But it's 2:30 in the morning out here. And if I can learn something from Dave's channel a little bit at a time, I will. Uh, I think I just got to get back to where I was, where I didn't pay attention to nobody. I tried to figure out as much as I could of the songs, and then I would look for tablature and get tablature off the internet. And then, but even tablature don't show you where you got to be. So it took me a while to play the chords and then listen to the song and then put the chords of where they had to be. I improvised. I have a disability, so I do the best I can with the talent that I have. It's not that I don't want to improve myself, it's my skills that, I could plug in and freestyle and do a lead or whatever, but, you know, do I know what I'm doing? Uh, of what chord or what scale that is or whatever? No, I just play it. I don't know. Uh, oh, I seen a new dude in at Dave's channel that was on my channel once in a while, investigating services, which he used to come in my chat all the time. But it was the first night I seen him at Dave's, so he must be a guitar player too, pretty good too. He knew what he was talking about. Yeah, I got no snow yet on the ground out here. Actually, a lot of the snow melted and it started raining earlier tonight. And it's real foggy. Ugh, outside, so we might have got lucky. Let me check my local radar. We might have got lucky, and it might have stayed down south. Might have shifted a little bit and stayed down south, and we just got the rain. I don't know. 2 feet of snow I can do without. But then again, I could box it up and ship it to you, Batgirl. I can ship you a box of snow. You'll be king in your neighborhood for a day. People are like, what? Snow from my American friends. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. Look at that, mates. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, boy. Look at all this is blue. I'm down here where it's raining, but all this is supposed to be snow, and this pink is freezing rain, and that's heading right for us. But there's like a borderline there where it's just rain on this side down the southeast, and up north here it's all snow. So it's snowing right now in Illinois and Peoria and LaPorte, Indiana, but I'm getting rain. We might get lucky, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Big storm. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky and not get that much snow. They were saying it was already supposed to turn to snow by now. My last comment about tossing the leg didn't show up. Batgirl, have you heard of Country Burnett? No, Bendejo. My last comment about tossing a leg did not show up. What happened, Batgirl? Did someone delete your comment? I hope not. You're a guest here. Comment again about tossing a leg. What does it mean? What is it all about? Is it I'm not gay. Does it have anything to do with being gay? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but if you go by the Bible, you're not supposed to do stuff like that. But I don't know who am I. I'm not Jesus. Think. Go ahead, Batgirl. You say whatever you want to say in this chat. And you've been stressed out, just like me, with these YouTube wars. I know how you feel. You know, people look at you different because you wear a mask and you're a Batgirl. People look at me the same way because I'm an idiot. Not too smart. So I know how you feel. I think YouTube did. It's about a woman wanting to have, oh, oh, really? Well, good God, crikey. Crikey, why do they always have to be 6,000 miles away? You know, it's like the Black Crow song, you know, always uh, a time zone away, you know, bad luck, blue eyes. Goodbye, bad luck, blue eyes. You know, there's another song I learned from Dave's. But if Dave was to go ahead and start throwing numbers and letters at me in seventh and ninth, sus, extension cords and all this, it would ruin my train of thought. I don't know. Some people don't understand. YouTube, if you can see this video, don't you delete Batgirl's comments. She's a guest in my chat room. She's a kind woman, and I like her. Anyone else got a problem with my guest? I wonder what happened to Cream Puff. I know there was a puff in here. Oh, yep, there she is, Cream Puff. Boy, she looks beautiful too. I got two beautiful women here tonight. Yeah, lucky me. I'll tell you what, it's a lot better than looking at some of these guys. Rock and roll is ugly, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot better than looking at some guy what haired. She probably did leave. She probably went back to Griff's channel and is telling Griff that Johnny Kramer's going for all 4 trophies next year. I know there's something wrong with me. Why would I want a statue or a porcelain statue of a Labrador taking a crap and an actual statue of it? Why? I don't know. It just seems like it's what us dudes do. Do I need it? Do I need a statue of a dog taking a crap? No, not really. Do I want it? Yes. She probably did. That Johnny Kramer's going to be doing his best to be trying to win that Labrador crap statue. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I watch Griff's channel. I watch them all. Batgirl, how come it's so hard to find your channel? Dog statue. Yes, Batgirl, it really is. It is a small statue of a dog actually taking a poop. And there's a little piece of poop with it behind the dog as the dog's squatting down. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, that's going right on the coffee table. No doubt. I gotta have that. And then I was talking to the mods and I'm like, hey, if I don't win next year, is there any way I could buy one? They're like, I'll see what I can do. I'm like, thanks. I appreciate it. But I gotta have that Labrador taking a crap on this coffee table. Because that's an icebreaker to me. You meet a new girl, she comes over, sitting around. What is that? That's my dog. He's taking a crap. Exactly. I love him. I know there's women out there that probably be like, "Are you kidding me?" No, I'm not. I love it. Don't touch it. Don't do nothing to it. It ain't going nowhere. You're going before the Labrador taking a crap statue goes anywhere. Staying right there. I love you, but you ain't getting rid of it. Sorry. And you know how women are. And that's so sick and disgusting. I know it. That's why it's staying right there. And I might modify it, drill a little hole in it, in the poop, and like put some kind of a smoke device under it so it looks like the poop is steaming hot poop. Steaming hot poop. And it'd be like, yeah, check this out. That's fresh poop. Oh, you kidding me? I gotta have it. Why did he show them statues for first, second, third, and fourth place? I don't know. But I was like, I'm going for all four next year. But I'm really shooting for just the dog taking a crap statue. I'm shooting for that next year. I really am. And I let him know that in his whole chat. I'm like, as soon as he said, it was supposed to be to put people down. He was giving statues away to people that were idiots, or not idiots. Well, that's what he calls them. Well, I do too. Some of these crime channels and stuff, Benny Blood Money Keys, which would have been a great drug movie. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, this is a movie. Blood Money Keys. Well, I can make something out of this. But it was a YouTube channel, I guess. But these guys are a pain in the butt with him or whatever. So he was giving these trophies out for first place, second place, third place, and fourth place. So I was there that night. I was watching. And he's like, this is first place. And I was laughing. Ha ha, that's cool, Got to get one of them. And then he's like, this is second place. And it was a Labrador taking a crap. And I'm like, oh, that's mine. Put my name on it right now. I'm your top idiot. I wonder if I can buy that on the internet. I got to look on the internet for it. He might have got it off of Amazon or something. I got to have it. It was great. I don't know. I'm bored. It's 2:30 in the morning. So, Batgirl, how's your night going? How'd your day go? Did you have a good day? How's your family doing? You got any giant spiders as pets out there? I hear the spiders you can put a saddle on, ride them around your yard. It's like a whole nother world out there. I think that's where they filmed that dinosaur movie. I don't know. Could have been. I don't know. It's out there. I said, them are shotgun spiders. She said, what? They're giant spiders. I said, no, shotgun. Them are the spiders that are the size of a dinner plate. And you grab your shotgun and just start blowing holes through your walls. It was quiet. Your son went back to school. Well, that's good. Yeah, you went, Batgirl is afraid of spiders. Come on. You're a bat. You eat spiders. You don't like them, huh? Yeah. I don't either too much. Especially if they're the size of dinner plates. Can you imagine waking up at night and you got a spider the size of a dinner plate on your wall above you? You're just like, good God. Oh my God. No, you need to kill them things out there, Batgirl. They got that mouse problem out there. That's what you need to do. You need to release the spiders out there so they'll eat the mice. I even heard I was talking to her about spider monkeys. Actually, spiders that look like monkeys hair on them and everything. They're like, what is that? Looks like a spider monkey. It is. Yeah, good God, a giant huntsman spider. Them spiders are so big they've been known to carry little kids into the bush out there. Actually drag little kids into the bush. Them are big spiders. It's unbelievable. You should get hazard pay for just living in Australia. You always hear that old Australian saying, the dingo ate your baby. Well, the spiders ate the dingo out there. Yeah, them are some big spiders. Crikey. I would say, yeah, they huntsman spiders. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ah, funnel web. Them are dangerous. Them will kill you right away. Do they give you guys biological hazmat suits to wear so you don't get attacked by the spiders? Excuse me. I would ask for hazard pay if I did live in Australia. You want me to live here? As I'm saying that, you hear, what was that? Looked like a giant spider monkey. Yep. That had to be about a 200-pounder. Yep. Yeah, you're going to have to pay me hazard pay to live here. Yep, I'd get hazard pay and I would buy a CRAM device, home defense spider killing machine. I don't know if you know what a CRAM device is, Batgirl, but that's a missile defense system. That's probably what I would buy to put in my house just to take care of the spiders. I know you said you had a huntsman spider. Oh, you had a huntsman spider in your car once, and I was looking for it, and this guy asked if I needed help, and I told him what I was looking for, and he got in his car and drove off. Hmm. You didn't flip out and almost crash? Crash into me, love. Yeah, you got problems out there, Batgirl, with them spiders. Oh, good God, you were with your daughter? And I imagine she was probably flipping out. Well, I hope they check the schools and stuff like that for them spiders out there. Yeah, well, Batgirl, people usually get scared of things that can bite them and drag them into the bush out there, you know. Uh, and them spiders get big out there. So, yeah, I think a lot of people probably be scared of them. You know, I wouldn't like them crawling around in my house. You know, oh, here we got brown recluse, which I got bit by a brown recluse, and I thought I was a tough guy. You know, nah, spider bite. You know, I was out west, and some of the dudes were like, "Oh, Holmes, you better go to the doctors." Nah, spider bite. No, that looks like a brown recluse spider bite. Nah, spider. No biggie. So I didn't go to the doctor for about 3 days. And then my skin started decaying on my leg, turning black. And then it turned into like a boil. And then my legs started turning black. Probably a good 3-inch circle on my leg. Uh, Started getting feverish and stuff like that. And then finally, my boss said, "Yeah, you might want to go to the doctor. That there's brown recluses out here. You could die from it. Really? It's not like a daddy long leg. No." So I went to the doctor after work, and the doctor looked at it and he said, "Holy cow! When this happened?" I was like, "I don't know, about 3 days ago." You know, he's like, you know, it looks like a spider bite. And I was like, "Yeah, no biggie." Yeah. Until he stuck his pinky into my finger or into my leg, about the size of a pinky, probably maybe up to the first knuckle on your pinky, you know, the first bend in your pinky. Uh, and it was just eating away. It's hollow. He's like, "Oh, yeah, brown recluse." Uh, I was like, "Well, what happened?" "Well, your whole leg would have turned black. You probably would have died from blood poisoning or whatever. We would have had to amputate your leg or whatever." So he's like, "Don't be an idiot no more." He gave me a big giant bottle of antibiotics or something, man. And I was new to out west, you know, California and everything, and out there, and I didn't know anything about it, you know, didn't know anything about it. But after that, then I knew to when you go to bed, check your sheets and your blankets and your bed to make sure there ain't no spiders in it. Check your shoes and also check for scorpions. Thank God I didn't get bit by a scorpion, but he said you would have been better off getting bit by a scorpion than a brown recluse. So I had to be on antibiotics for, I don't know, a month or so. And yeah, my skin started decaying and drying out. And oh, probably a good, I actually still got a scar. I still got a scar, a circle on my leg, about the size of a 22 bullet on my leg. And I thought it was they were joking with me. You know, I didn't know a spider out there. Tiny spider can kill you, but oh yeah, yeah. I thought I got shot. I thought I pissed somebody off and woke up and someone shot me because there was a hole in my leg. But then it started turning black and like peeling like a sunburn. And I was like, yeah, I better go to the doctor. So I went. So yeah, don't play with spiders. And if you live out west, check your bed, your blankets, your shoes, your clothes. Them little brown recluse spiders. Well, and I guess the smaller they are, the deadlier they are, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know if you could. Well, I don't know if you probably see that or not, but about the size of a 22 circle, perfect circle, and that's exactly what it did. It just started in a perfect circumference. It just started eating the skin away, or the flesh, actually. Because when he stuck his finger in there, a bunch of crap came out of it. And yeah, yeah. Well, you live and learn. You live and learn. Oh, got another bot. I To my future wife, this might be one of your robot cousins. Sorry, but he's not allowed in here as a robot. I think it's VOR.ONG. Batgirl, you know anything about them? Are them robot websites or something, dating sites or something? We'll say. You're welcome here as long as you're not a robot, but I could have just deleted my future robot wife. Yeah, I was lucky I went to the doctor because I couldn't figure it out. I was getting sick, but then again, I was out west and working outside. So, but I didn't pay any attention to it. And I just thought it was a spider bite. No biggie. I didn't think anything of it. So I waited a couple days, 3, 4 days. And then it just looked disgusting. And I was like, what the heck happened to me? Like I said, like I thought, like I said, I thought I got shot or something in my sleep because it was like I can put my just the tip of my pinky in my leg in a hole, perfect round hole. But yeah, thank God I did go to the doctor. Probably would have ended up dying. I'm from Illinois. I grew up uh, always getting hurt, very dangerous, very risk taking, very crazy on dirt bikes and BMX bikes and go karts and everything, and all kinds of crashes and everything. We were playing football uh, without helmets, tackle football, and you know, I didn't think anything of it. Going outside in Chicago, 50 to below zero weather, snow in our shorts to check the mail. 6-foot drifts. You don't think anything about it. And thank God I did go to the doctor, because he did say any longer and you probably would have had blood poison. It probably would have, it was in my bloodstream, but it probably would have got a lot worse, because I was getting fevers and I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was just because I was working outside all day, you know. But then when I would lay down at night and I would wake up in the morning, I'd have a fever, sweating real bad. But then I finally broke down and went. And luckily, I did. Well, the same thing happened to me, Batgirl, when my appendix exploded when I was younger. Uh, I didn't go to the doctor right away until I couldn't stand up. Every time I stood up, uh, God, ungodly pain. Probably more worse than breaking a bone or something. It was bad pain. Fevers, sweats, you know. Well, what I didn't know was my appendix exploded. And the reason I had fevers and sweats and couldn't stand up straight uh, was my appendix exploded. One of the most painful things, appendix. I know when my gallbladder went bad, that was painful too, but not as painful as the appendix. The appendix, oh man. Yeah, the gallbladder attacks were bad. I had to have mine taken out. But God forbid, did you ever have your appendix taken out, Batgirl? Hopefully, you never have appendix problems, because that was double the pain of a gallbladder attack. It was just, I couldn't, I was shaking. The pain was so much. It would be fine when I was laying down, but as soon as I got up, I could even sit down on the couch. But as soon as I would stand up, straight up and down, the pain was unbelievable. Actually brought me to my knees. And I ran into walls with no helmets on. Busted my head wide open. But I'll tell you what, appendix was unbelievable. Thank God you got your gallbladder out, and thank God you still have your appendix. And if you ever start having pains on your right side by your hip, and if you ever go to touch it and all of a sudden you get a sharp pain, don't take no chances. Go to the doctors and get checked out. Mine exploded because I got in a fight with some dude, like 6 foot tall. And he kicked me in the side. Um, and I was fine, didn't bother me. I kept fighting. But after I got home and laid down, and went to bed. The next morning, I woke up, cold sweat, couldn't even touch my side. You just even went to go touch it. It was just instant pain. Uh, and then I went to go stand up and dropped right to the ground and was like, what the heck was that? And then went to go get back up again. And then it dropped me, buckled my knees, went right down to the ground. And I was like, no, this is where I'm staying the rest of the day. Oh, yeah, it was horrible. I'm telling you, painful, very painful, especially when it explodes and the poison and bile starts going into your system. Uh, oh man, it was painful. It was. I've been punched. I've been in accidents by some big dudes. At least in fights with dudes twice as big as me. That I was an idiot. There was no way I was going to win. But I've been punched by some big dudes. No problem. Took the punch. But an appendix? Oh, man. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. That's how painful it was. So thank God you still have your appendix, Batgirl, and thank God you're not having problems with it. I hope not either, Batgirl. It ain't it ain't fun. I had to have tubes down my nose. I couldn't eat nothing. I had tubes down my nose because the appendix exploded and all the bile and everything went into my uh, stomach or whatever, the poison. So they had to put tubes in my nose to suck the poison out or the bile or whatever it was. Yeah, that was not fun. You know what I couldn't stand is when they had to take them tubes out of my nose. You think they're just real, real short tubes. No, these things are like 2 foot long that they shove down in your nose and down your throat into your stomach. So the doctor was like, the day came when they were like, well, we can take the tubes out of your nose now because it would be bubbling. It'd be sucking out this bile stuff. And the doctor's like, I can do it. You're going to have to, I'm going to pull real fast and you're going to hear a bunch of gargling or whatever, but it ain't going to be painful, but or you can do it, but you got to do it real fast, you know. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Well, I didn't know how long them tubes were, and they're pretty long. And I started pulling, and I'm like, what the heck? And I kept pulling, and he's like, keep pulling, keep pulling. faster, faster, and you can hear it going as it's coming out. Oh, it was unreal. It was unreal. Suckers were about 2 foot long. Oh God, I didn't have the drain tube, Batgirl. When I recently had my gallbladder taken out, they did some new surgery on me with some kind of scopes. But back in the day, when they took your gallbladder out, they had to cut it open real big, and they did put a drain tube in. But I had my gallbladder taken out like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 8 years ago. I think probably about 8 years ago or something. Yeah, so they just made a tiny incision when they took my gallbladder out, and they pulled my gallbladder through that incision instead of cutting me wide open like they did back in the day. They'd cut you open and go in and get it. Well, this was a new experiment or a new operation with some kind of a scope or something, some kind of device or something. I don't know. It was weird. Batgirl, did they fill you with some kind of gas inside your body when you had your gallbladder taken out to blow your stomach up so they can use that device? What was that stuff? Oh God, it stays in you for a long time. I think they overdid it with me and blew my guts out all over the place. I walked out of there looking like a Oompa Loompa. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but they pumped something into me. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just wanted to get out of the hospital, you know. And they always trick me because I don't like needles. I'm a sissy when it comes to that, you know. And, and they always trick you. We're just going to give you something to make you relax. And that's what they did. They send in the best nurse. They always send in the beautiful nurse. How you doing today, Mr. Kramer? I'm just going to give you this. This is going to relax you a little bit. You'll be fine. Take the edge off. And that's the last thing I remembered. That was it. And then I woke up bloated, filled with some kind of a gas. I have no idea what it was. I'm sure there's probably photos all over the internet about my insides. You never know what they do when you're under until 20 years later and you're looking at a photo on YouTube and you're like, wait a minute. That looks like my anal area. Na 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 na. You woke up with a drainage tube sticking out of your hip. You went in for a gallbladder. Why did you have a drain tube in your hip? Did you wake up with that mask on too? I would have loved to have been the surgeon. How's our patient today? Wait a minute, this patient looks like Batgirl. Does she know she's still wearing her mask? You should have wore your mask in there. I would have. Sure, I would have. You know me, I would have. Well, it's getting late here. You know, I don't know, Batgirl. I used to go to bed early. Well, anywhere between 12, 1 o'clock. Uh, now now I stay up late. Winter hit, so I got nothing to do. Usually I do yard work for some people in the summertime. And I don't know. I live like I'm a rock star, but without all the money and the women and the cars. No, I did have a house and cars, Batgirl, but I lost everything. Uh, when I had my operations and everything, couldn't pay for the bills, lost everything. So now I'm starting over again. Starting all over. Now I'm in a 1 bedroom apartment. On my way to get out of here. My car's almost paid off. Yeah, I had it good, Batgirl. I had it good. I had an acre and a half of land. Out here, I had a home, had an IROC, had a Trans Am, 79 Trans Am, and a couple trucks and 2 dogs. Uh, bills, child support, everything. And then I got my operation and everything, couldn't afford it, didn't have good enough insurance, lost everything. No, I had like 30 or 40 guitars, like 4 or 5 amps, all kinds of equipment for playing music. Everything's gone. Sure. There was many a nights I wanted to blow my brains out, but I hung in there. I hung in there. No, that's why they call me the beautiful loser. Sure, I lost, but here I am, back again. Well, of course, you have free medical out there. When you live with dinosaurs and giant, deadly spiders, they better give you free medical. Either that or tell them, hey, we want hazard pay for living in Australia, mate. Crikey. It made you a stronger person. I don't know about stronger, Batgirl. When you got something, you got kids, you got a beautiful woman, uh, a house, hot rods, 2 trucks, a shed, a tractor, and 2 dogs. You lose everything. I don't know. I guess it made me a stronger person. But I can see how some people lose control and do bad things. Thank God I didn't. Well, Batgirl says you got your life, though. Sure, I do. Sure. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I much would have rather had the woman. Batgirl, you got any new movies coming out? Batgirl Conquers Australia. Batgirl, The Revenge of Batgirl. You know, Batgirl Conquers the USA. Batgirl craps all over chat rooms. Anything, any new Batgirl teams up with Catwoman? Batgirl, the old lady. You're only 50 something years old. Well, I guess we are getting old. But in my brain, I'm still 18. And my mother tells me that. You're not 18 no more. Are you sure? I feel it. Although I look like I'm in my 50s. No, you're 50 something years old now. You're not a teenager. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm the type of person where I go over to my mother's just when dinner's being cooked. Just when I know they're about ready to eat, and you stop over there and knock on it. Oh, I was just swinging by, see how you were doing. What's that? Smells good. Smells good. What do you got cooking in there? And then my mother always says, "Do you want to take a plate home?" Sure. Why not? I mean, I really don't want to impose, but sure. Here. Ah, oh, thanks. I love it. You got $10 I can borrow? Get out of here. All right. 20. I don't know. That's how I am. I don't know. Batgirl says, "You're lucky you still have your mother." Am I really? Hmm. Do you want to borrow her for a while? I'll ship her to Australia. You let me know how lucky I am after she gets there. I'm joking. I'm just joking, Batgirl. No, I love my mother, although we have our moments, but I guess I should stop showing up there just for food and then say, I gotta go. It's getting late. You just got here. I know. I'm tired. I gotta sleep. I've been working today. What have you been doing? Been playing guitar. All day. Yep. 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 Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Batgirl. You know we love our moms and dads. My condolences to you and your family. Did the kids get to meet her? Did your kids get to know their grandmother? Hopefully the kids got to see their grandmother before she went. Oh, sorry to hear about your dad. Not 27 years ago. Oh, wow. Well, you're lucky. You're lucky you got to have the time that you did have with him. Of course, my parents were always like, "You want to take them for a week? Please take them." Did you guys have parents like if you would have got in trouble and the police would have came knocking at your door and the police like were like, "Hey, is your kid here?" Your mother is like, "Oh no, I haven't seen him." Not my mother. Police come knocking on the door. "Hey, where's your kid?" "Oh, I'll bring him right to you." "Stay right here. Let me go get him." "Ma, you're supposed to be on my side." "Yeah, get your butt over here. Take him. Here you go. How many years are you going to give him?" And then she'd always get mad when they'd be like, "Well, he's just a juvenile, ma'am. We're gonna have to bring him back home after we scare him. You can keep him if you want. He's bad. Last week he stole a donut from me. Gee, thanks, Ma." You know, you're supposed to be like, "I'm your blood." You know, you're supposed to tell them you haven't seen me in months. You have no idea where I'm at. Not my mother. Hold on a minute. Give me your stun gun. I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'll bring him to you in one piece. Oh, sure she does. Sure she sounds like a funny lady to you, don't she? I'll send her to you with a sign, with a with a cardboard cutout square with a bat drawn on it. Here, Ma, just hold this up at the airport. There'll be a girl with a mask that comes up and gets you. Where are you sending me this year, Johnny? You're going to Australia. I met a girl out there. She loves you, adores you. Send you out there. Here's a flashlight. Shine this in the sky. She'll come running. Batgirl's her name. You know, my parents always go away. Always taking trips, going out. You know, and she'll use that as a some kind of a psychological mind game on me. I can't believe this. You know, every week she's like, "I'm going away for the weekend." You know, I'm like, it's been 10 years since I've taken a vacation. You know, I'm thinking about going away for a weekend or a week or so. Are you kidding me? No. You know, vacation. I don't even go. You leave every weekend, go somewhere, ching ching or something, or you go on vacation all the time. You know, I haven't gone on vacation and I don't know how long yet. Last weekend. Yeah, mothers, you can't live with them. You can't live without them. You know. No, my mom throws the guilt trip on me, Batgirl, on anything. You know, I borrow $5 from her, and she's like, I got to get a job." What? I got to get a job. For what? Because I got to support you. I borrowed $5 from you. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. No, I got to get a second job. You ever have parents like that? $5, five stinking bucks. I'm gonna have to get a second job. You're 70 years old. What do you mean? Yeah, I can't keep doing this. What? $5? I'll give it back to you tomorrow. You know. Let me tell you what kind of family I got. I borrowed a cigarette off my brother. He's like, "You owe me a pack." I'm like, "What the? Are we in Joliet prison? Is this Alcatraz? I borrow one cigarette. I got to buy you a whole pack." Yeah, that's the kind of family I got. Oh, real funny, Batgirl. Real funny. Interest. I wonder if I'm up so late because of the caffeine I've been drinking a lot of lately. It's not so much as I drink caffeine lately because I was just drinking water and juice. But I found myself drinking caffeine again, and that's probably got something to do with being up late too. You know, I don't know. No, I love my mother. It's just like any other. Women get along better with their mothers mainly. Men, usually get along with their dads more. But my parents got a divorce at a young age. So that's where that whole movie came from, Kramer versus Kramer. So I had to deal with that at my young age. Yeah, I don't, no, I don't know. Yeah, you're lucky you live in Australia, there, Batgirl. You're lucky you had good parents. I had good parents, but like I said, oh, your three boys get along better with you. I get along with my mother, but sometimes she knows how to push buttons. Sometimes I think deliberately. We were probably raised different than Australians, you know. When you were growing up out there, and your parents and you would get in trouble, would they throw shoes at you and anything they can get their hands on back? Oh, really? I haven't seen my kids, uh, my two kids. Well, I got three kids, but I've seen my oldest daughter. Uh, my two other kids, I only seen when they were just like 1 years old, no, 6 months old, I think. And yeah, I haven't seen them for a long time. I still send money, you know, when I can, Christmas, birthday. Oh, she threw a fork at your sister, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've had forks and all kinds of stuff thrown at us. And I had a peanut butter jar, Skippy peanut butter jar thrown at me by my mother. And she was aiming to do damage because it hit the gutter spout, almost ripped the gutter spout down off the side of the house. And she was mad. And back then, the Skippy peanut butter jars were glass. They weren't plastic. They were that thick glass. Yeah, she was ornery. She was mad that day. Oh, your sister called her a name, huh? Well, we've all done that before. We've all made stupid mistakes like that. Some of us weren't so lucky to survive. Some of us did, although we do have battle wounds from them days. We still live. We'd live to fight another day. I know what a lot of you are probably saying. It's your mother. Well, it's obvious you don't know my mother. Uh, you swore at your younger brother once, and your mom nearly ripped your hair off or hair out. Did she have to go through your bat mask first? How long have you been wearing that mask, Batgirl? Is this something you went through? You grew up as having this Batgirl mask on that you have on? Or is this something recently that you've grown into as you became an adult? I'm just interested in knowing. That might be too much information. Maybe I shouldn't be asking you that. You should have wore it that day. You think you would have had more superpowers with it? You could have survived it if you only had your bat mask back then. Oh, the mask is something recently. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if this was something that was a childhood thing and you grew into. Well, if you would have had your Batgirl utility belt, you could have boomeranged your ass out of there. If you would have had your Batgirl utility belt, you would have definitely boomeranged right out of there. Only if you had that Batgirl utility belt. Just like the one Batman had, but it was the girl version. Do you have a Batmobile? Wonder if she drives a Batmobile. That'd be cool. Do you got a sidekick like Batman had Robin? Batgirl's got Vagina Woman. Just joking, Batgirl. My apologies. That was rude of me. My apologies. I was just wondering. I mean, Batman's got Robin. Who was who's Batgirl's sidekick? Catwoman? Maybe. I don't know. You got a Batgirl motorcycle. The Batgirl cycle. Wonder Woman is your sidekick. You got a Batgirl Harley Davidson. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm curious. Well, it's almost 3:45 in the morning here. I need to get some sleep. The past couple days, I've been going to bed early and getting up early. But today, I think I must have slept too much yesterday because, well, maybe it was the two soda pops, excuse me, and the pot of coffee I drank today. So that's probably why I'm up so late today. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm going back to not drinking too much coffee and done with the dang sodas. Batgirl, what time is it there? What is it, like 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night? Yes, Batgirl. Thanks for stopping in. It's always great seeing you. It's 7:50 at night. Excuse me. It's dark there then, right? Yeah, it's dark. Or getting dark. I don't know. Oh wait, Australia. I think they might have 24-hour sun. I think maybe. No, that's got to be hell. 100 degrees, 24/7. Oh God, I'm gonna pray for her. Lord, protect Batgirl from giant spiders in the bush. And it's nearly dark now. Now, enjoy the sunny, beautiful, well, the dark, starry skies. Watch out for spiders and them giant snakes. Be safe. I'll see you in one of these chat rooms, Batgirl. It was very nice talking to a woman in a mask. It's what I needed. It's what I needed. Okay, you guys have a great night. Be safe. I got to get some sleep. Once again, Batgirl, thank you for stopping in. Uh, Bendejo, uh, Cream Puff, Gussie Wells, uh, I think that's about it. Be safe. Love everybody. Sleep tight. Talk to you later. And still, guess what? The snow is starting to come down, folks. It is starting to snow. Pretty good. Dang it. Well, I'm going to get some sleep because they're saying 50 inches of snow today. So have a good one.